I'm a bit frustrated this morning, to be honest. Now, I did a video last night explaining how if you'd put your money in the bank for the last 50 years, okay, your compounded after tax earnings on the interest actually hasn't been enough to compensate you for rising prices. Okay, you're actually going backwards. So, for example, if I put $100,000 in the bank, I earn interest, I take out the tax, prices have actually risen by more than my after-tax earnings. So effectively, if you put your cash in the bank, for someone like myself, I'm going backwards. So that means saving money in the bank for me is not a meaningful way to store my earnings. Okay, now remember, my earnings are my time. I've gone and offered my time. I've been paid money so that I can make a future claim on something. So clearly, I'm not going to want to put it in the bank, okay, especially if I'm in the highest tax bracket. So what am I going to want to do? Yes, I'm going to want to go and buy hard assets that do store their value, okay, such as property or shares or businesses. Okay, now people in the comments of this video are saying, oh, well, you know, people shouldn't invest in property. They should go and invest in businesses. And I honestly don't think people really understand what they're saying. But what about someone like my mum, for example? Well, she's got to go and understand dividend reinvestment plans and read a profit and loss and a balance sheet and, you know, micro and macroeconomic analysis to invest in shares. I mean, this is just garbage. That's why people invest in property, because it's the only reasonable way to store your wealth without having to be an investment expert. I mean, what do we expect everyone in society to be, a bloody finance and investment expert just to store their savings? That's what this inflation mandate is driving. It's just absolutely absurd. And if you have a look at what's transpired over the last 50 years and you wonder why everyone's indebted up to their eyeballs and why asset prices have completely run away from incomes and why everyone is buying assets hand over fist, it all comes from this insidious, destructive economic policy. It's a disgrace.